Dear black people, I want you to appreciate something for my selfish reasons and your reasons as well. You need to know that these left-wing media outlets, these indoctrinated Democrats, they are using you, man. They are using you like dish rags to further their selfish political agenda, which is cultural communism. Okay? Now, I am not asking you to like me. I'm not asking you to be pro-Trump. I'm not asking anything of you. I am suggesting to you that it would be best for you, your family, black people, white people, and our nation and the earth and humanity to learn to, as much as you can, cultivate the ability to think for yourself. Because these left-wing outlets do not really care about you, which is my point. I care about you. And you might realize that because if you look through my videos, I have a flavor of speaking truth, which is completely unlike anybody on the left does. They have an inability to speak truth because their entire narrative is a lie. The truth is, which you can look up, I hope you do, there is no systematic police racism in the United States. You can confirm this by overwhelming statistics and by simply looking at YouTube videos for police brutality, police shooting whites, etc. And you will find many, many, many videos of white people being victims of police brutality. Furthermore, as a brief tangent, there is no epidemic of police brutality anyway, because as of today, there is very roughly has been 6 million arrests in the United States. How many of those arrests were police brutality type incidents? This year, we have seen one outstanding incident, that tragically heinous, disgusting incident with George Floyd. That was one incident, but what the left does is they say this is a perfect opportunity to advance our agenda of destroying the United States by placing it everywhere, 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 and get you guys all riled up and keep stringing the incidents together on this false narrative of black oppression. There is no black oppression. By the way, I have been in a certain way harassed so many times by the cops. If I were black, I would honestly think that it was racism. But I'm not black, so I guess it can't be racism. I can tell you many stories of them drawing their guns on me, of them pulling me over to say, quote unquote, your license plate looked funny, of them following me into my mother's affluent community in my poor car, and then when I get into the driveway, they leave. Following me, following me, following me. I can tell you this one time, this cop, I had a verbal altercation with a woman, and the guy was like, you think you're tough, you think you're tough. He said it 10 times in a row. I'm like, I don't think I'm tough at all. So many, countless. I once had to call 911 about a police incident, and honestly, it was that the cop exercised very poor police protocol, and that led to an escalation. This is my personal experience. And also because I have information and wisdom, I can tell you that cops are great. 99.9% of them are great. And that is the attitude one should have, thankfulness and gratitude towards these police officers that put their bodies in harm's way while people are shooting at us. Enough of that. The point is, you're being used like a dish rag. These leftists don't care about you. Or at best, they think they care about you because they are what is called, it's a term, they're useful idiots. They think they're doing the right thing, but they're not. They're minions of evil. I know they think they're doing the right thing. They're not. The people at the New York Times, they are consciously doing evil because they have this idea that they need to make a communist community, a communist environment, if not economically, at least culturally. And it is evil. And you can see this because they repress freedom of speech, freedom of thought, liberty to be who you want to be. They're sick racists who do use every single tool available to them to push their ultimate goal of communism, cultural communism. So if you really want to be a cultural communist, then you have the liberty to do that. But at least you should know that they're using you. They are using you. I love you.